Now, can't we all just get along? I mean, it hurts my heart to cover this in the way I'm gonna have to cover it, but for some reason, Ice Spice and Latto are beefing. Now, if you don't know, Latto just recently hopped on a new track, and by new, I mean it was a track that I think I added to my playlist. It was pretty solid. It wasn't too much. I thought it was gonna be better, but it wasn't bad. So back outside with An- Anicia, Ancia, Anicia. I think it's Anicia. Anyways, I probably mispronounced that. Um, that track. Oh, the promotion. Yeah. So the promotion for it, basically in the background, she had Ice Spice playing, video playing while she said, "I just wanna one on one. I don't know why she's so nervous." So for the promotion of somebody else's track that you're a feature on, you have a snippet saying, "I just want a one on one. I don't know why she's so nervous." Coincidentally, as you play a Ice Spice video in the background. And that was the only time the Ice Spice video was there throughout the entire music video. So now, come to find out, after a lot more research, Ice Spice and Lotto have been rumored to have some beef for quite some time. Obviously, there's no like actual concrete evidence, but if you think about it, there was no concrete evidence of Nicki and Cardi beefing before it actually came about. So, with Ice Spice and Nicki, well, no, with Ice Spice and Lotto, I'm not going to say that's a rollout, but it literally makes no sense that these two would be beefing other than publicity. So, as far as trading subliminal jabs, this is going to be a wild comparison, but it reminds me of what Drake and Jay-Z used to do, where they would trade jabs at one another, but it was never like real beef. So whenever you would talk about Jay-Z and Drake's beef, it was never like, oh, when they see each other, it's going to be a problem. It's just more of like subtle jabs trying to figure out who's better than who. I think the fan base did that as far as pitting the two against each other, but then also, not only that, both of these artists are immensely successful on the charts. I mean, Lotto with Jung Cook still to this day has a top five single on Billboard Global, and then Ice Spice is the only female rapper with the most number one hits in U.S. Spotify chart back in the year of 2023. So when you look at the success of Ice Spice, or if you look at a success of a Lotto, you have to really start comparing it because, from a standpoint of just strictly plays and downloads on the biggest DSP in the world, which is Spotify, I mean, Lotto has 26.5 monthly listeners, while Ice Spice has 24.3 monthly listeners. So I think it's to the point where these two are really competing for that top new girl in the hip hop space, because for some reason, Sexy Red, Glorilla, I'm trying to think who else, Bia, there's a lot of women rappers in the game, but as far as at the top, I think we only really look at certain artists, whether it's as far as like newcomers, we only look at Ice Spice and a Lotto. Obviously, Lotto's more of I'm not gonna say a veteran, but has more experience in the game. Let's just say that. As it's just been a lot of times where Lotto would just come on a track and completely showcase her lyricism, to where Ice Spice, I think, is below average when it comes to rapping. But I don't think that's definitely a slight. But it wasn't supposed to be as aggressive. So basically, I just don't think Ice Spice is a type of rapper to showcase lyricism. I think it's more of a visual element that comes with Ice Spice that enhances her career. Whereas Lotto, I think visual and actual lyricism is at play. So yeah, with that being said, it's really none too crazy as far as like getting into both of these artists, because at the end of the day, Ice Spice is breaking records, Lotto's breaking records. I mean, can't we all just get along? Like, this is This is insane. Like, how did this beef come out of nowhere? And then ultimately, my last take on Ice Spice versus Latto is it's a fake beef. Like, it's all for publicity. Maybe they hit each other behind the scenes. It was like, hey, probably drum up some more buzz if we hate each other. Let's just do that, throw subliminal jabs, but never really go too far. And then it was like, hey, bet. And then maybe that's what they're doing. I could see that happening as publicity stunts happen all the time and y'all don't even notice. So yeah, that's my last takeaway from Ice Spice versus Latto. So anyways, click my link tree in my bio. Let me know on one of my social medias. What do you think about Ice Spice versus Latto? And also, who do you think is the better overall musician?